And their graves is the Dark Angel, who certainly has risen to unprecedented heights in NXT.
But unfortunately for the double champion, the higher the mountain, the further the fall. Stephanie Vaquer, as talented and skilled as she is, as she showed the entire world that she is back in New York City, Vaquer is playing with fire tonight.
I think in the last 24 hours, Monday Night Raw ended with an Intercontinental Championship showdown, and we're kicking off tonight with gold on the line. The 4th Women's Championship match this year. The title has changed hands twice already. And listen to the NXT Universe. Referee might have to step in here. Adrian Butler coming in, maybe looking for that hypnotic caught, rolling through, Vaquer, caught, Parker.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT Women's Champion, the NXT Women's North American Champion, Stephanie Vaquer. Wait a minute.
Hold it, come on.
Fatal Influence.
Oh, yeah.
And remember, it's Fallon Henley
Here
who
we
has the
go.
Women's North American Championship match later tonight. And we know tensions are high.
Hold the
we know
phone,
what season we're in.
Hold the damn phone, man. It's about to get busy up in this mug.
The goddesses of hostility taking it out, weakening,
Look at the
beating
Rockstar.
down
Look at the Rockstar playing
the champion.
some of her best tunes, some of her best feats coming out right here. Oh, yes.
Odds not in Vaquer's favor. Did we just witness a fatal blow to the Dark Angel? And now, are they looking to take things to the extreme again? Wesley, the Wesley put over the official. The official didn't see what happened because of Wesley.
Invaluable.
Big boot, tag, Tyson's in, Tyson's legal. And bam! High impact offense into the cover and statement made here tonight.
Here are your winners, the team of Tyreek Igwe and Tyson DuPont. Oh, wait a minute, Oba's here.
Oba!
Don't you
Oh,
quit
God!
this.
A fall from grace!
There's your repercussions.
And the official did not see it because Lexis King had drawn his attention. Oba Femi marched out of his car, into the parking lot, into the arena, and we know what the purpose was. The referee is already at 7. Javon Evans is barely moving. Oba is mocking the young OG as the referee has counted out the challenger.
Here is your winner as a result of the countout, and still the NXT Heritage Cup champion, Lexis King. No, Vic.
Guys!
No. They're back.
They're here! It's Dark State. But look at Javon Evans. Evans doesn't care. Evans taking it to Oba Femi.
Flashbacks to the underground last week. It's absolute chaos.
And to our right, Dark State closing in closer and closer. Wait, who the?
Trick Williams. Trick shot to Evans.
We're going to need more than these officials out here. Tensions are certainly running high. Dark State,
why did they stop?
Tatum now legal. And we talked about Hank and Tank earlier, 2 minds trying to work as one. That seems to be what Gigi and Tatum are trying to do here in this juncture, in this moment of the matchup.
Can 2 minds become one when both women have lost theirs?
That's a fair point. I will stand corrected as Gigi. Tatum in control and looking for cemetery drive It connected
Wait a minute.
into the
Wait a
cover. And
Wow.
Gigi and Tatum build some momentum.
Here are your winners, the team of Gigi Dolan and Tatum Paxley.
He wanted to continue his higher education at Chase U as Andre Chase looking to...
Oh, veteran move by All Ego.
All business right there, baby. That's all business.
It's Ethan Page who's now looking to take Andre Chase to school. All the way up. Massive power slam. You gotta be kidding me. I mean, can you two finally give Chase some
It's
credit?
all good.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
He's all softened up now. That's
Twisted
it.
grin from Page cancels classes at Chase U.
Here is your winner, All Ego, Ethan Page.
And the numbers advantage overcoming right now the champion.
We got a new
We're
champ.
gonna do it.
We got a new champ.
Cover.
We got a new champ.
Oh,
Whoa.
whoa, we almost heard Mike Rome screech out and knew.
Now is no time to argue with the official, Fallon. Keep your foot on the gas pedal.
Fallon's got to be beside herself, though. That could have been the best opportunity. Vaquer showing you the heart of a champion. Dark Angel with a super kick under the jaw. Pulling in Fallon. She could be looking. Jasmine again, damn it!
There's no way that Vaquer is going to be able to muscle up Fallon for the SVB. Not with the ribs in the condition they're in.
Fallon just getting countered right back in. Oh, meeting of the minds.
Oh, no.
Rolling right through. Can she do it? Trying to hoist up
No
the
way.
challenger.
No way.
SVB cover. Vaquer survives.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT Women's North American Champion, the NXT Women's Champion, Stephanie Vaquer.
Oh, wait a minute. Enough is enough. Now JC Jane, Jasmine Nix like a pack of jackals.
Just like we saw to start the damn night. The Juggernaut. Well, we saw her make her presence felt earlier as well. And she's taken out Fatal Influence all by herself. Oh! I think Book Jordan Grace has just entered beast mode.
What the heck? What the heck?
Quite the sign of sportsmanship between... What was that, Victor?
Jada Parker.
Parker's out here. She wants to get herself a piece of Jordan Grace. Remember what happened earlier. It was Grace, who drops Parker yet again. What did you say? What the hell is going on?
What the hell? What the hell?
You think about everyone that we just witnessed. We already talked about Julia. The pressure is rising. The opportunities are shrinking. Who in the women's division will stand and deliver?